everyone, Richie here. We're going to take, at least, I think it's the first time I'm looking into this collection of songs. Tracks 2 by Bruce Springsteen came out recently, a couple months ago, I guess. It's a collection of 7 albums that never saw the light of day, no pun intended there. From, I don't know, I guess they go all the way back to the 80s, the garage days, or garage album they call it, LA 83. I think this is from the country album he had. This is called Delivery Man, and it's a fun one. It's 3 chords. It is tuned a half step down. I've never come across a Springsteen song that was tuned a half step down, but it is. He'll do drop D. He'll do every once in a while. He'll tune down a full step, like Better Days was a full step down, but I don't recall coming across a half step tuning. So, real straightforward G shape. Now we're gonna play this shape with the open B. There's a C shape, and I think that pinky's hitting the first string on the 3rd fret, and then there's a D. All right, but let's get into it. I'll show you kind of the strumming pattern. There's 2 main rhythm pieces of it that just slightly vary, but it's using those same 3 chords. Let's take a look at this one, okay? Delivery Man, Bruce Springsteen. All right, so 3 chords. G shape, these are all open chords. G, 3, 2, open, open, open. And I keep that B string open, and then just my pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. I mean, you can play the G shape like this, but I believe that open B is in there. Okay? There is a open C shape, standard C. So it's not playing the top string or the bottom string, depending how you look at it. But it's starting on the 5th string. 3, 2, open, 1, open. And I put my pinky on there. I think that's there, just like for that G chord. We're just bringing it down here. And then there is a D shape. Okay, D major chord. So G major, C major, D major. And the strumming pattern it's got a nice kind of swing to it. Kind of hear it? That's kind of your strumming pattern for the whole song. I mean, for me to go down, up, I can't do it. Okay? So, kind of keep that in mind, how we're doing this here, okay? So, what we're going to do here is... All right, so the first verse and the first solo is going to be really 8 counts of the G shape, 4 times 2, to the C shape, to the D shape. Then 4 on the C. Then 4 on the D. Then it's going to go back. Okay, there is and you know what, the solos are pretty high up in the mix, so it's kind of hard to hear things at times. But that first solo is going to be the same pattern: G for 8, C for 4, D for 4. Okay. All right. Once you get past that, we are then going to kind of go through another progression, which is going to take us through the rest of the song. Okay. It's going to be G for, I believe it's still for 8. C for 4, back to G for 4, and then we're going to go D for 4, back to G for 4. All right, that progression now is going to carry you for the rest of the song, so it'll be basically G, C, G, D, back to G. The counts are going to vary, so kind of keep that in mind as you're going through this. But that'll carry you now for the rest of the song. So really it's going to be... So if we count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To the C for 4. Back to the G. to the D. To the G again for. And then it'll go into, there's another breakdown, another solo. Last verse is basically the same thing here. There's one little variation at the end of the last verse, where he actually, talks about being a delivery man. And I don't know the exact timing, but it's going to be a G, quick turnaround to the C, and then back to the G. That's really how the song kind of goes out at that point. So your chord shapes are there. It's just really the strumming. Down. Right. There you go. So one of my first tries at the tracks 2 set. So some good music on there, actually. Some of them it's all right. But there's some cool things on there. And the things that I thought I would like, I don't like as much as the things I thought I wouldn't like, if that makes sense. So there's some cool things in there, really are. So give this one a shot, and I will see you on the next one. I plan on doing some more tracks too. All right, as in number 2. All right, so later. We'll see you later.